Hello everybody, and welcome back to another trip report. Today I'm here at Melbourne Tullamarine International Airport at the Terminal 4 car park, and I'm going to be catching Rex or Regional Express from here in Melbourne up to Sydney in New South Wales. Now that I've gone down the escalator, the Rex check-in is just right at the front of Terminal 4. Jetstar's further down that way, and so you have the option of either going to a desk or there's plenty of self-check-in kiosks as well. Done super quickly. The kiosks are very responsive. Now we're going to head up the escalator further up this way and then go through security. I believe we have still about half an hour before boarding. Security done super quick. You don't have to take laptops out, which is always handy. I think it's one of the only terminals in Melbourne where you can do that. Our plane is just up there on the departure board. There's actually a few places open here in Terminal 4 now. We're going to go to the Icons Cafe further this way, just to get a coffee because it's quite good from there. Our plane has already landed in from Sydney. It actually landed, I think, about 10 minutes early, which is always good. Should have a nice view of our plane from just here at the Brunetti Cafe. That's our plane for today. That's VH-RQG. It is a 2005 built Boeing 737-800 delivered to Virgin Blue, or now Virgin Australia, brand new in 2005, delivered to Rex earlier this year in 2021. This plane arrived in from Sydney, I believe, around half an hour ago, maybe a bit less. Here at the Icon Cafe, I've still actually got 20 minutes until boarding, or maybe 15. Got myself a nice chai latte here, as well as chocolate croissant, which I've actually already eaten. Very tasty. Highly recommend this cafe. Also keep in mind, because of COVID, there's plenty of places that aren't open, such as Boost, Sushi, and Rolled. However, I believe Rolled should open later today. We should be boarding in around 5 minutes. It's now heading to our gate lounge, which is just down here, and is gate number 13. It has actually started boarding around 5 minutes early, but while I wait, I'm just going to have a look at our plane, which is just here and looking very nice. Hi.
Hi. Straight down here.
Thank you so much. Now I've got my boarding pass scanned, and if you're in row 1 to 15, then you can board through the Aero Bridge like we are today. Hi.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Good, thank you, Mr. Lee. 10F, thank you. It's going to be on your left.
Overhead lockers.
Hello, how are you?
And place your smaller items
Thank
under
you.
the seat in
This
front
plane
of you.
actually still has the old Virgin Australia cabin, as they have not changed yet. Oh, actually, they have changed the seat branding. My seat for today is 10F. Okay, now that we're on board, I have a decent view of the wing. However, there is no window directly next to me. I have to put the camera forward a bit, but that's no problem for filming. So the seat features of this aircraft are the legroom is pretty standard, probably about 79 centimetres, perfectly fine for this flight. The tray table is in a fixed position, but very big. The seat back pocket contains a safety card, True Blue magazine, and multiple seat bags, as well as a seat pocket at the front. And on the side it has a few controls. I'm not too sure why, because there is no seat back entertainment. However, I think there might be personal device entertainment. And then you have the headrests here, which are a bit stiff, but you can adjust them. Overall, for a 1 hour flight, perfectly fine. Windows have now been locked, and we should be pushing back any minute, right on time. Also, I did just notice Rex do have in-flight Wi-Fi, which you're free to roam on any website you want, really. So it's not just, they don't actually have an entertainment system, so you just connect it to Wi-Fi so you can scroll through Netflix or YouTube or anything like that. It's impressive. After a minute's wait or so, we're now pushing back.
May we have your full attention as we demonstrate the safety features for this Boeing 737 aircraft. It is a requirement to follow crew instructions at all times. Please pause all electronic devices during this announcement. Our flight attendants have removed their face masks to demonstrate the correct fitment of the oxygen mask. If emergency oxygen is required, you will need to remove any face mask before fitting the drop-down oxygen mask. Thank you.
In your seat pocket, you will find a cabin safety information card, which shows the brace position and other important information. Emergency exits on this Boeing 737 aircraft that your crew will now point out. There are 2 doors at the front of the cabin, 4 exits over the wing, and 2 doors at the rear of the aircraft. Look around for your nearest exit, which may be located behind you. Emergency lighting, including escape path lighting, is located throughout the cabin and will help.
Now taxiing to the runway. Should get some nice views of the international terminal too. It's good to see that it's getting a lot busier now. Now time for takeoff. I think we're taking off to the south. Crew actually started the food and drink service about 15 minutes ago, but they're just now coming around to me, taking it nice and slow, which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing. At our cruising altitude of 37,000 feet, cabin crew just came around very friendly and gave me a cookies and cream slice, which looks tasty. I'll let you know how it is later on. A cup of tea and some water. Very nice for a relatively cheap 1-hour flight. Now that we're on our way to cruising altitude, you can see here on my phone that I'm connected to the Rex Wi-Fi, and it's fast enough for me to have a look at our flight. This is our plane. We actually ended up leaving 10 minutes late, but that's fine. We're still meant to arrive in Sydney 10 minutes early. So the internet speed, I would say, is just standard for an airplane. It's decent for a plane, especially since you don't pay anything for it, so it's great. Cabin crew just came around to collect any unwanted rubbish as we have commenced our descent into Sydney. We should be arriving around 15 minutes early. So yeah, been a very nice and relatively smooth flight. Now just about to start our approach into Sydney Kingston Smith International Airport. We're probably landing on runway at 16 right or 16 left today. So yeah, it's quite cloudy down in Sydney, but it's very humid from what I can see outside. Melbourne to Sydney.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sydney, where the local time is approaching 11:20 a.m. Please remain seated with your seatbelt firmly fastened until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the captain has switched off the fasten seatbelt sign. If your electronic devices are within reach, you're welcome to use these now.
Flight attendants disarm doors and cross-check.
Now time to deboard.
See ya.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Have a nice day.
You too. Thank you.
Let's conclude this trip report of Rex or Regional Express aboard the Boeing 737-800 from Melbourne to Sydney, ZL42. I would say that the flight was definitely really good, great value for money. Qantas service is a tiny bit better, their planes are a little bit newer, but overall, considering the extra price you pay for Qantas, I'd prefer Rex. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in my next video.